there's a way to use this outbursting force. Of course. How? You have to correct it. Through artificial actions that society has to undergo. What does it mean to correct it? What exactly do you have to correct? The connection between people, that's all there is. To show everyone that this way we are coming to the collapse, the freezing of all of our relationships, that then we as if go back to that same primitive family that we had when we lived 1,000,000 years ago in the jungles, where a few relatives lived together and fight against the rest of the families. That those lived on that hill and these lived on that hill behind those trees, and that's how we lived. This is what we're gonna do. Only not behind a hill or trees, but next door and in the next building and so on. This is how we're gonna live. Very frightening. But this is what's happening. You see how kids are moving away from each other. So why are you so optimistic saying that we can correct the situation? Because I understand that nature has a plan. What plan? To actually bring us to connection, up to the point of love. You see how it sounds? It sounds like the complete opposite. In a trust crisis, you don't want to even hear about the other side. So this is what we have to come to. So, the social trust crisis that we're experiencing today, it's in order for us to discover the truth about our relationships, about our true relationships, how they really are, about the crimes. And then love covers all crimes. Afterwards, we'll come to the recognition of evil, that we can't continue this way, but we freeze society, all of our relations, that we have very bad relationships, that we can't trust anyone. And then our entire society goes into freeze. It's like you put something in the freezer, and there, all of us, it feels like everything's stuck, all of our systems. And then you have to warm it up with love. How do you do that? How, from the lowest state of a general trust crisis, do you... First of all, this is what you have to come to. So, unfortunately, this is what we're coming to. I want the optimistic side of it. I doubt it. So you're saying that things are going to get worse. The trust crisis is going to grow. I open the fridge and I say, "Dear, what's with the milk?" So my wife says, "What milk? They don't want to sell us any milk." "And what about meat?" "They want to kill you instead of killing an animal. What do you want?" That's how it is in relation to food. And what about the children? Why don't they go out? It's forbidden for them to go out. The other kids are sitting at home too. They can't go outside because they beat each other up. And so on and so forth. What about electricity, water, everything? Everyone simply, completely disregards everyone else in the crudest way, and this brings a crisis upon us, because one way or another our life is built in such a way where everyone owes someone something, that you can't break it down into money every time. And if we come to that, then it's total freeze.